I know she did not just get me this pillow. Maybe. Yo, look at what I just caught! This is what I wake up to. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. It's Harry Styles!
People think I'm obsessed with this, but I'm okay with it. I am obsessed with it.
Yeah, me neither. That's just the fanfic I'm writing. I just want to start today's video by pointing this out. There used to be a giant freaking photo of Harry Styles here on this bathroom wall. I'm gonna try to find some previous evidence of that. Turn TV off. Anyway, I took it down. It was like the last horcrux of my fangirl phase still up and that I was still holding on to. Other than that, and that, and oh, that's it. Oh wait, and that. But it's a lot better than my room used to be. Oh shit. And that. But it's a lot better than my room used to be. And if you thought my room was bad, you should have seen my car. We're going to see. He smells like strawberries, y'all. Like the flowers and the crotch shot I have right here, Mr. Styles, and the mushrooms and Valerie, and then freaking Daryl in the back, and then the boa. What am I doing right now? Just worked out and I'm about to go to Dunkin' Donuts because I need that in my day today. I love how I'm trying to get an aesthetic shot right now and nothing will load. Okay, I'm gonna taste test it before I have to go in and take a shower and then drink it. I just wanted to go because I wanted to go with the windows down. That's just a feeling I get very frequently in the month of August, is I like driving places with the windows down because I feel all nostalgic and romantic. But I didn't want to do that after I'd showered because then I would stink. Because I don't know about any of y'all, but when I ride with the windows down, my hair just collects scent and I smell like I've rolled around in the grass for 45 minutes. So, anyway, that was really frantic. Let's see. You know, it's really not bad. It's a little... I think it's because I'm so used to getting very sweet coffees from Dunkin'. So when I decide not to, I'm like, is this good? But yes, yes it is. So, stan culture. You're looking at the queen of stan culture. I am somebody who has a history of arguing with Fifth Harmony stans on Twitter, and I have a history of believing every single One Direction 10-year reunion, whether that be Reason Being or and I am a fanfic writer, and I have experienced many different fandom experiences. I would say my first real standom was 5 Seconds of Summer, and then it was Tom Holland and Marvel, and then we kind of closed out this saga with Harry Styles and One Direction. And each era of mine was very different. They each included an attempt at fan fiction. I actually met Tom Holland and he liked my Instagram photo of us together, and I saw Harry Styles in the pit. So it was a fruitful experience. Something that I feel like I noticed once I got out of my fandom obsession, like the moment that I decided things needed to stop and I needed to chill out, is just how much stock I was putting into these celebrities, to the point where it was almost like a religion in a way. I would rely on these people and or the characters they played to bring me some sense of peace or some sense of joy or just like some sense of hope that things would eventually get better. And that, first of all, is just unfair to put on anybody because people are imperfect. Putting that kind of pressure on a celebrity is just kind of setting yourself up for disappointment because they're not gods. It's like Taylor Swift says, I think it's in Clara Bow, like, you're the new goddess we're worshiping. That's quite literally how I was. And so a lot of my moods depended on these people, especially like whenever I developed almost like a romantic love for these men. Like, it was like substituting a lack of what I had in my real life. And because it was so safe, because they could never hurt me or break my heart, I think it kept me from pursuing something in my real, actual physical life. And so, yeah, like, it would ruin my day, ruin my mood, ruin weeks and months if these celebrity men got girlfriends. Like, that's actually ridiculous. It's controlling. Which brings me to my next point. Being a stan of somebody is just an extension of you being a control freak. I know that may be a hot take, but it's really actually a wake-up call.
So cute in the morning.
Very own tech bro with a pretty fucking great idea right in front of me.
My obsessions were never good, especially when you add in social media to that, because I feel like that adds a different layer to it, because people have obsessed over celebrities literally forever. Hello, the Beatles. But I just think the obsession gets worse when you have a constant stream to feed that obsession, which social media provides, you know, all day, every day. That's all that you intake, that's all that you do, and you think that's all that you are. And it literally becomes that. Not only would I worship these people, but I would literally become what I thought they wanted. Like, when I was obsessed with Peter Parker, I started dressing like Gwen Stacy. When I'm obsessed with Harry Styles, I start wearing purple pants and fruit on every single clothing item I can think of. And when it comes to Taylor Swift, I cut bangs. And in the moment, I'm like, this is what I like, this is who I am, this is what I want to be, this is the music that I listen to, but it's not. And maybe it is, maybe that does align. Like, I look back at my Harry Styles phase, and there was so much music that I got from him that I still love to this day because I genuinely like that type of music. But then there's so many other songs that I listen to and I'm like, Jillian, you literally had to convince yourself to listen to that every single time, even if you didn't feel like you were doing that. And so when your whole life is spent like making this your whole personality, not only can other people not connect to you because that's all you talk about, that's all you know how to be, but you can't connect to yourself because you're too focused on somebody else. Somebody who doesn't even know you. Now, why do I think that fandom is a means of feeding into your controlling tendencies? I kind of came to this because I was doing a journal prompt and trying to learn more about myself and learning that I am very much a control freak, and I have this belief system that people won't like me for me, which tracks back to, I think, trying to find versions of me that, well, my celebrity crush would like, or Peter Parker would like. And so when it comes to something like fan fiction, and again, I'm only speaking from personal experience, but when I would write fan fiction, you know, the main character was me. As much as I could pretend that she wasn't, she was. And I think it was just so important for me and so all-consuming for me, because here was a world where I was able to write a character who was me, 100%, something that I probably felt like I couldn't be in my real life. And in this world, I could make everybody like me. I could make everybody want to be me. I could put myself on top. Not only that, but I could make Harry Styles want me. And that's a control that I don't have in this real life. And it's a control that I want to have because I'm too afraid of myself and what other people would think of me. It's all very deep, and it's all very intertwined and entangled, and you might be watching this as someone who is a stan and deep in stan culture and thinking to yourself, this chick is crazy. That's not me. I just love Sabrina Carpenter. I just love Taylor Swift. That's all it is. And that could totally be true. I could be crazy. But I look back at myself, and I was seeking control over myself. I was seeking control over situations, and I was inserting my obsession with these celebrities into every factor of my life, hence why I had very few friends. People just can't connect to you when you're just like the arm of this fictional person. And I say fictional because they're selling you an image, you know? There might be sparse fragments of who they really are, or maybe more than sparse. But at the end of the day, they are a product. A walking, talking, singing product. And you're buying into it. So it would be like if I was obsessed with Ziploc and walked around wearing like Ziploc merch. People would be like, what? You're just like a promo girl. I don't like, but who are you? Who are you? And that's the question that I'm trying to answer. That's the question that I think we should all be trying to answer. So yeah, today has not been a great day. I'm not feeling the best. I'm having some skin problems. I'm having some gut problems, which these are all things that I haven't had in a while. And it's a little bit scary for me. And I just am not feeling myself. I haven't been sleeping and stuff. So I'm gonna just have a chill night and probably watch the same movies I've been watching for like the past month. And then I'll probably talk to you guys again tomorrow.
Carpet. Come on out. I'm not gonna hurt you. First fetch me the lamp, and then you shall have your...
He's got the elephant, but we're not through yet.
Would you look at that?
The big question is, how did I actually get out of fan culture? How did I escape stan life? Well, it all started when I deleted social media. That was one of the things that had always kept me from deleting social media or taking a break, was the fact that I felt like I needed to stay up to date with my fave, you know? I needed to know what was going on, where they were, what they were wearing, like what they were listening to, like everything, or else I couldn't exist, which is really toxic mindset. I decided anyway, I'm gonna delete social media for a year, and I had some great friends who were like, girl, we got you. We will send you everything. Over the course of that year, despite still having access to my favorite celebrity at the time, I was also away from everyone else's opinions about them. So I think that started me being able to form my own opinions, which weren't always positive ones, which was unusual. And I feel like that's always the first sign of leaving a fandom, is when your opinions you can't ignore anymore and you can't like fight them. So that kind of started happening, and then I kind of just came to this realization after seeing this person in concert, like in my dream setting, in the pit, whatever. A, it wasn't what I always imagined it would be. And B, I came back from that concert and was having a conversation with a friend that really put into perspective for me how I was putting this person and this lifestyle on a pedestal over not only just myself and my own needs, my own desires, but over my friends, over my family. I was choosing this person and this fiction and this crutch and this control to avoid myself and reality. I was putting it over my friends and people that I love in my real life. And I also came to the realization that people I knew who were also just as deep in the fandom as me, and that was a pivotal building block of our relationship. I also was realizing that the deeper we both were getting into it, the more we were pulling apart, because we were putting this celebrity over each other, calling this celebrity our best friend instead of each other. And it was really hard for me, like, after I had this conversation with my friend Madison about the fact that, because basically what happened was she was like, let's plan a trip to New York. And I was like, girl, there's rumors that Harry Styles could go on tour again next year. I can't do that with you. And she was like, you've seen him twice. You saw him yesterday. Which, sure, you could argue, well, that was just my priority. And it could be yours too. Do I want to go to New York ever in my life? Absolutely not. But do I really need to see Harry Styles again? No. I don't. Here's a picture of me after I had a panic attack in the middle of the library at my university during this conversation, and then came home and proceeded to have a panic attack with my mother, because that's how deep I was in it. And that's just the moment I decided this needs to end. This literally has to stop. So I told my friends, my fellow Harry stans, I just need y'all to stop sending me updates. Like, I need to pull back from this. But after kind of a year, I slowly started taking posters down off my wall. I stopped listening to his music for a while and stopped reading Wattpad, like deleted that off my phone. And it was during this time, and honestly, like, it probably lasted up through last year. Like, the final tier of like escape from this was the biggest mob boss of all time, Taylor Swift. Don't get me wrong, I still love her. The fact that I decided to start filming this video as she announces the life of a showgirl is a little twisted, but like, just over the course of the past 2 years that this kind of took place over, almost 3 actually, because I saw Harry Styles 3 years ago and that's when this all started. But over the course of that time, I just slowly, like I said, started taking down the posters, stopped listening to the music, and kind of just went through every area of my life piece by piece. Like, it all happened so naturally, where I would realize, like, I bought this piece of decor because it was a Harry Styles song personified, or I was listening to this type of music because it was what I imagined we would listen to when we're in love in Italy one day. Or I bought this outfit because of this reason. Or I was cutting my hair for this reason. And it has been so beautiful to slowly undo all of those things and to realize I didn't actually like this. I did actually like this. And start building the blocks of who Jillian is. I'm not Tom Holland's girlfriend. I'm not Harry Styles' muse. I'm not the brunette Taylor Swift. I'm Jillian. And that has been something really fun to learn. And so now I feel like we've reached kind of the deeper portion of this journey where I'm learning who I am on a deeper level, because you are more than just the things that you like and the music you listen to and the clothes that you wear. You are your choices and your beliefs and your morals and the way that you treat other people and the way that you treat yourself, the way that you react and respond, the way you handle your emotions. And I feel like these are all things that are avoided through fandom, because social media has made it so easy to believe that all we are, we're just a sum of our likes and our dislikes. That's it. And that's just surface level. And when you're running to hide in fandom, it can be because not only is what's inside terrifying, but even the surface level is terrifying. So that is just how I think I want to leave you for this video. I just want you to ask yourself, like, if you're still in fandom, what am I running from? While I still listen to Harry Styles and One Direction, and I still am excited, I'm so excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day next year and Life of a Showgirl. That is just a like. That's all it is. It is not a part of my personality. It's just something that I like. And I don't have to morph myself into that. Like right now I'm going through a little Disney phase. I don't need to start wearing ball gowns everywhere I go and kissing dogs because I have a little crush on the Beast. Like, okay. So, just, you know, kind of figure it out, I guess. Ask yourself, like, am I really okay? Am I good? And maybe unfollow all the fan accounts, the update accounts. Give yourself a breather. But that is how I'm gonna leave you guys for this video. Maybe I'll end it with a montage, actually, of me being me. I think that would be more effective. So hope you enjoy the montage, but this is the last time I'm gonna speak to you. Thank you guys for being a part of this channel. If you enjoyed this video and you're not a part of the community, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!